And we are back. I took a sizable break from this game. So long, in fact, that I didn't remember how to work my... Or I haven't used it at all on this new controller, so I was entirely unprepared to deal with things such as my keys not being mapped right. Alright, we do have Nebby nickname our Pokemon, since I apparently forgot to do that last time, but I've taken a break from this game, as opposed to last time when I was obsessed with it and recording it in large bulks. Kind of took a break from everything against my will. Not really against my will, but I had a ton of stuff going on, but now I should be back to my normal, I record some time schedule. I always name my Typhlosion Pompey, because of an old friend of mine who I stole the name from. Alright, I need a mint. I would like an adamant mint for my good boy Nebby. And how much is the TM for Ironhead? Do I know how the alphabet works? I don't think it's under this one. It's not. It's under this one. 8,000, so not enough. But it's worth keeping goals in mind. Oh, no. This is floor... Is this floor 20? I think this is floor 20. No, it's floor 15. Okay, so we have one more shot to get our... Oh, we already have Ironhead on you. I mean, I knew that. Clearly. I guess we just Cosmic Power you for the sake of it. And then we come down here. Here you are. I haven't seen these maps in a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if I get lost on them. It's definitely runs a lot faster than it did on the older one, which is my last PC. This is the first time I'm playing on the new PC. It's been that long. But everything mostly works. My second monitor doesn't work with this computer. I honestly don't know why that is. I mean, it's a mini monitor. It's not an actual monitor, but it's a portable monitor. I think they're like technically called. But I do find it weird that it doesn't really work. Like, nothing I do seems to work with it. Make it work. I thought it was just the cord. Maybe this one doesn't support video through USB-C, which is what I normally try. But I have to plug the micro, whatever you call it, in directly to this computer for the capture card, and it just did not work. So whatever is stopping it, it's pretty content to not actually work on my thing. So did I just... I'm pretty sure I just rock slid my own guy. This is also a absolutely horrible idea for me to leave you in there. Okay, this is what I like to call a warm-up period, because clearly I have not played this game in a while. I'm also just going to do what I said I was going to go do last time, which is actually go into settings, go to that. There we go. No, I can't speed up even if I wanted to. We're going to take this game one battle at a time. This game does not run horribly slow or anything. It only seems like that because I am addicted to speed. The speed up button and not anything else that may or may not be referred to as speed normally. Do I have text on the... Here we go. Now I should have text on the instant. There we go. Didn't need that before because I never did anything besides speed up, but... Alright. I think if we already have Ironhead, our next goal is just Mega Tyranitar, so there's kind of no point in, dealing with that. Alright. So we Rock Slide Ironhead. Ow. Oh no, Tyra is confused and we missed Rock Slide on the Burmy. Oh no, please don't bug me, Burmy. I don't know how I'll ever survive. Wait. Okay, thank goodness. Step out of confusion. Level up, Nebby. Have a Yanma here, and I think the play is to Ironhead and to get Tyra the heck out of here. Is this one shot? This might just one shot. Oh, it doesn't actually. Honestly, kind of surprising. Alright, but you're down. We go to Super Potion. I'll give you 2. So you're back at full. We got an Awakening. We got Heavy Duty Boots. It's not a bad item. My Lens is also not bad. I just don't think we have anything that misses. You know what? Let's give that to Tyra for Rock Slide. I am still holding down the speed up button. I have such a problem. Heavy Duty Boots we can give to Pompeii. Wetlands, apparently we already had one. We will give that to Tyra. And let's give the Expert Belt to Nebby. Oh, let's not walk away from the guy we gotta fight. As I mentioned, I only have the one monitor right now because of my monitor hating me. And it's just weird. I normally have to look at both of them. I mean, to be fair, that one's still hooked up to my old mini PC sitting on my desk, so it's gotten used. It's not like it's worthless or anything. Although I do desperately need to buy a new monitor. But I am very broke right now, and my laptop just died, so I don't even know which of those I'm supposed to prioritize. I don't really know how to follow up that statement. So I'm just going to see what items we have. Rival Herb, rival items are very good in this game. We know that from so much experience. Does anyone else miss the speed up button? Or is it just me? We have Wishy Washy here. We're just going to take the Wishy Washy out with the Sun Headbutt. Bramblin. I do like Bramblin. I think it's a neat Pokemon, although it's not going to stop me from Ironheading it into next year. I am very thankful to whatever put Solgaleo into my randomized starters. I cannot thank that person enough. Don't know where I'd be without them, but the answer is probably on to another game. I do think that the first time we get a real run going, we might just make it the last run of the series, even if we lose it again. And we'll just come back to it another time. Not for any real reason, there's just... I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just banging my head against a wall when I'm repeatedly running into walls. Marshtomp protects, and I doubled into it just because I am lazy and didn't want to click over to Lickitung. We're going to Sunsteel Strike to punish the Lickitung for its hubris. Wow, you ate that. How did I miss my bite? Alright, Sunsteel Strike again. Bite the Marshtomp. Everybody's going to gain a level. Alright, Tyra is confused. I am also confused on why this Lickitung is absolutely tanking us. I know I got the +1 defense, but that's only +1. Also, how bizarre is it that Lickitung is a normal type, but it's just nothing about this thing seems normal. Alright, get ready for an awesome battle. Alright, I am very scared of the Ledian. It's got like a whole base 15 attack that it can hit me with. And the Iron Fist ability normally. Somebody at Game Freak really, really hated Ledian. And it shows. Ooh, I will absolutely learn Crunch. I mean, now we can actually take down Marshtomps effectively. Alright, we take out the Electric. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't want to learn Flash Cannon. I am a physical boyfriend. Let's get physical. I don't even know anything about that song other than that line. That could be the only line for all I know. Alright, so we take out the cloth. We crunch the Flaffy. Okay, 2 for 2. Oh, I almost feel bad about this. Not really, because I have Pompeii on my side, which is the better Cyndaquil line. Not because Quilava is necessarily better than Cyndaquil, but because Pompeii is better because they are mine. They're my Pokemon, and therefore they are better. None of these other trainers' Pokemon are worth like hundreds of other Pokemon that they will help defeat. Even if Pompeii hasn't really done that. Alright. So you've come. It's not to my character to lose. Give this battle everything you've got. Single battle. Ooh, Crocodile. That is bad for me. Because this thing is kind of super effective against my whole team. So, I'm sorry, Pompeii. If not you, it's me. I feel so bad. I should not have done that. What are my abilities? Unnerve. Leaf Guard. It still says timid, even though it's adamant now. Interesting. I don't know if I noticed that before. Iron Head should take it out. If you want to have a Caterpie next, I would not complain. That's not a Caterpie. Alright, go for... I don't even know. Dragon Breath. Alright, we have Stomping Tantrum, super effective. It's one of 2 types that's super effective on this thing. Perfect. A new meta I'm going to suggest is Terra Flying Dialga. Alright, Agatha keeps her ace of Gengar. I think all of these trainers keep their ace, but... Alright, we made it past Agatha. Slowking is a very good Pokemon. Reboot is good. I'm not sure if that's what we need. We have Vaporeon. I do love a good Vaporeon. The Scyther. Oh, let's go Vaporeon. We need a Tinky boy, and Vaporeon will happily do that for me. Alright, let's see what we've got. Citrus Berry. Okay, I'll take that. We take those. Keen Eye. Prevents loss of accuracy. Not the best move for you to have, but I guess it's something. I'm going to name you Percy. Back when I was really into competitive in Gen 6, my Draft League friends and I would do a lot of just random battles, free-for-alls, and whatnot. And I was infamous for my Choice Specs Vaporeon that I named Percy, who had Hidden Power Fire, who would just OHKO all the Mega Caesar. And I think that is very funny. Is Gold still a thing that I can just buy? Let's not buy that quite yet. I know Megas cost like 30,000, right? We can just buy the Mega Ring. Now we know we just need to save 15,000 for the Tyranitar. Okay, let's take this guy down. Alright, Zen Headbutt should take down the Seadra. Nope. Miss Seadra again. Alright, but we do take down Pompeii, which is very cool. Alright, so we take that. Alright, gain a level. Tyra gains a level. Percy gains a level. Togekiss, easy Iron Head. All of 28 Pompeii, okay. A Brawler, more like Sun Headbutt. Cat victim. I was gonna say catcher, but I would actually vastly prefer if it didn't catch the Sun Headbutt. I would prefer if it stumbled and fell. Alright, our team is a little slow except for Pompeii. You obviously will evolve by the time we get a chance for a new Pokemon, which will be good. But even Typhlosion isn't the fastest Pokemon. So it would be nice to see a faster Pokemon that we next time we catch, or next time we can get a Pokemon. Obviously, Raboot is very fast, but we already have a fire type that's the fastest thing on our team. I don't really think there are any other fast Pokemon unless you count Scyther. And I'm not, because I would have wanted Caesar, who is not fast. Well, they don't really need speed if all you're doing is clicking Technician Bullet Punch, but this one wouldn't have had Technician, so. We have Bone Sweet here. We had a Bone Sweet here. I saw someone the other day mistake Bone Sweet for being part of the Cherim line, which is very wrong. That is not factually correct in any way. Alright, let's grab our stuff. We have an Ice Heal. We have a Revive. Good Heal Powder. Now we have an old guy to fight. You are you! I am the one who's going to beat you and move to the next floor. We will then headbutt the Weasel. We will then headbutt the Weasel. We will then headbutt the Weasel. Alright, so Weasel has to have Serene Grace. There is no way that happened without it. Intimidate will lower my attack, which isn't great. But I still do two-shot you. Bayleaf, we will actually switch out into Pompeii for it because this is super poetic or whatever. Go for a Reflect. After the -1, oh, that's dirty. Leech Seed is going to unfortunately prolong you for another turn. Magical Leaf does nothing. And this Ember should take you out. Fortunately, Typhlosion is one of those Pokemon who are really cool and everything and have no moves out to speak of. Like, every Typhlosion you ever see is running the same thing, and when you're running Focus Blast, because it's one of the only moves you get, you know it's bad. Dynamax Minccino, which I was not expecting, that's for sure. Oh, I forgot about the Reflect. I'm still missing my Rock Slides, and they are now 93% accurate. Alright. Okay, now you're going to sing to me. There we go, we wake up, we hit the Rock Slide. I do like how the items just appear there. I think it's very funny. We have an EVLA, which is cool, but also we don't really need it. Chingling can heal ball one of our Pokemon. We don't have a Pokemon who's status right now, so we'll save it just in case we get a status on this floor. We are making our way up the ranks. We're already on floor 28. Alright. Have a Graveler here, so we'll just take that out. And a Kecleon, so we'll just take you out. I actually feel bad. There is no reason this had to happen to this poor Kecleon. We got Yamper here, so let's just one-shot it. I love Yamper so much. I got so excited when I saw the announcement for Yamper. Turo slides into a ground type. This is neutral, but you're still Shroomish, so you're not... It was neutral before, now that I think about it, so I don't know what you accomplished with that, honestly. You lost stab on your attack is what you did. My Pokemon and I won't lose. Alright, let's go for Idenhead. One-shot the Ice Cube. Which makes sense, it's an Ice Cube. I would love to learn Earthquake, because Earthquake is a phenomenal move. Granted, I can no longer hit an opponent with a ground-type move safely in a double battle, but how often is that going to need to happen, you know? Speaking of Tyra, let's not see this Bronzong any longer. Alright, just Crunch, take you right out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, you have a Rocky Helmet. Aurora Beam is coverage. I actually should have kept Haze in hindsight. Oh, should be good to just crunch Ludicolo. It's not faster than me. I do love Ludicolo. Ludicolo, Ludicolo. Frisk. More like Rock Slide. It does love the Rock Slide. Just click Earthquake because it's 100% effective or 100% accurate, and we can just take you out. Level 4 Tyra, we have level 32 Pompeii, which, if my math is correct, means we are close to a level up. We have a Magnet, a full heal, a max revive. That's always fun. Time for talking is over. Prepare yourself. Is it though? Is it really? Ooh, Intimidate again. So many things apparently have Intimidate. Apparently, so many things will also be Dynamaxing. Max Airstream does nothing. It does boost your speed though, which I'm not concerned about. Like I said before, our team is pretty slow. Let's go right out into Tyra. We tank this. Our Max Airstream's got nothing on me. Then we'll click Earthquake. Max Rockfall, so it's up the Sandstorm, which only helps me here. So I don't know what you were going for. I missed my Earthquake. Do you have Sandval? How else could I have missed Earthquake? I have a wide lens, too. Morning Sun, I will take. It's particularly helpful if we ever run out of healing items. Pierce Grows, level 31. Victory Bell, can we take you out with Pompey? No. Oh, maybe, but I don't want to spend healing items in the middle of a battle, so... I can. This isn't a hardcore Nuzlocke to memory. And if it is, then I'm sorry if I cheat. I'll check one of the titles of one of the videos I have scheduled to see if it's hardcore or not. I didn't mean to fix that headbutt because I had a super effective, but Cragnal also has like 3 defense, and it's got another Rocky Helmet. It's honestly a strat, is putting Rocky Helmet on Pokemon with a lot of special defense, so when you do hit them physically, you get the benefit of it. Because either you're going to take some damage, or you're going to be there for a while. Rocky Helmet Blissey, new meta. That actually might be old meta, I don't know how Blissey is run. What do we have? We do have enough because we have a nugget that I forgot to sell last time we were here. Power up. Alright, I think after this we want... Wait. I go to forums. DNA splicers are right there. So I choose Diffuse and Split Necrozma using a Solgaleo. Okay, but I'd have to have the Solgaleo or the Necrozma. We can't just skip it. Alright, where are you, Tyranitar? Tyranitar, right. Alright, let's go. I would like to switch the 2 items, so... I guess we're missing our moves even more often. Because apparently Wide Lens makes me miss 100% accurate moves. Which, to be fair, is totally something that I could see happening to me. I'm going to Sunsteel Strike because Toucannon is no joke with the fact that it has a move that just burns you. Wow, it takes that. You switch out into Durant, which is a great switch for you and a bad switch for me. So I will switch out into Pompey and do a little switching of my own. I just said switching twice. That's Ember, and it's going to dig a hole. Now, you might think this is fine. And you would be forgiven for thinking so, because it is not. Even though it is not. Because I go down here. Right. Then we go out into Percy, who is the only member on our team now weak to ground. And we hope Percy takes us in a 1v1. Okay, easy. In hindsight, I should have just switched out into Percy. I don't know why I didn't. I am very sorry, Pompey. Do you get Bullet Seed? I feel like you get Bullet Seed. I don't know, but you're just going to try to pluck, but I already took the berry off, so... Joke's on you. Alright, Percy already paying dividends as a member of this team. Alright, you do exactly enough HP to finish me, but you're going to hit yourself because it would be the funnier option or not. I need more HP and I love that. I just need 1 more HP. Catch the Siren Head, Ghastly. Snow more like catch the Siren Head. Right. Alright, we're just gonna regular revive those two. We have a few. Definitely should save them for a late game, but I want these two to earn experience, and we literally just passed the rest floor. I do think it's very fitting that we're using Melee with the Solgaleo. Alright, I don't think, yeah, Electivire's not fighting in this game. I know that's a change that sometimes people make. I think Radical Red used to make that change and then reverted back recently. We do take out the Electivire, but we do miss the Vullaby. Praying for Mega Tyranitar to have no guard. I'm going to Zen Headbutt the Lopunny just because I think it will be Mega Evolving here. And then we will Mega Evolve and Rock Slide in case it doesn't. Apparently it doesn't, because I'm pretty sure Mega Evolution is based off speed. But it does just have Double Kick, which is interesting. I mean, yeah, obviously we're always one-shotting Vullaby with that. And Lopunny 2 with the crit. Alright, shall we see what ability we have? Swarm. I'm so glad we have Swarm. That makes me feel super safe. Oh boy. Got a Hacking U-turn on Mega Tyranitar. Stop missing your rock slides, man. You have 2 eyes. Use your eyes. Unfortunately, we don't have a Chingling here, so we have to heal up the old-fashioned way. By which I mean with a full heal or a paralyzed heal. We have a paralyzed heal right here. That's convenient. Alright. You know what Magikarp tastes like? Probably fish. Stupid. You believe the audacity of her to ask such a stupid question to me? Just for that, she's getting the Mega Evolution that I was going to do anyway. Tyra Banks is here. We are going to outspeed the Lokix, and okay, we outspeed with both Pokemon, and we actually hit 2 Pokemon with a Rock Slide for the first time in this whole video. Good job, Tyra. Alright, Stone Edge, no thank you. I can't even land my Rock Slides. Darumaka can catch this whatever, and Cubone can catch this Crunch. Which is actually okay to do to it, because who's it gonna go tell? Its mother? I'm sorry, that was very mean. I did not mean it, Cubone. I love you. Bone Rush, and while I deserved for something meaningful to happen here, I literally can't, based off the damage I'm seeing. Pretty sure I could have gotten the 5er with critting every time, and I still would have eaten it. We got Punching Gloves, which is very cool for our next Pokemon, who's going to have Iron Fist and all the punching moves. Somehow. That's Iron Head, the Wooloo, and we will bite the Cursula. Terra into normal. Terra, normal, Wooloo. Good job. Yeah, I hate to see it. Flame Charge is not bad, so I guess we'll learn it, even though you're a special attacker. I feel like you could actually be mixed. Most starters are built so they could be mixed. I'm going to get Tyra the heck out of here. Fighting types coming out. So Sucker Punch and Superpower, Close Combat. Aqua Ring, honestly, might not be bad. If we need to stall, it is a very viable option. Alright. Take down the Tauros. Solgaleo faster than I'm giving it credit for. Because I keep thinking about how weird it is that Solgaleo is outspeeding these fast Pokemon like Tauros. I know there's a level difference. So, well, it's probably factoring into it at least a little bit, but it's actually the worst healing item I could have used there, probably, but I'll be fine. I thought Solgaleo was slower and tankier, but maybe not. Alright, we have a Cherubi and a Denning here. And according to my very intensive research, Solgaleo has a base speed of 97, which isn't faster than Tauros normally, but is much faster than I thought it was. I'm going to crunch just so I don't have to miss rock slides. Alright, we take down the Dedenne. You know, I was going to joke about what if there was an ability that was the opposite of No Guard, where instead of stuff always hits you, stuff always misses. And I realized that's just Wonder Guard with extra steps. Terra Normal Licky is actually viable, unlike the Terra Normals we've seen. The Terra Normal Wooloo. So, props for you for that. Alright, takes it much worse than Lickitung took my other thing. And now we finish it off. Alright, we're getting a Typhlosion. Can't say I dreamed of this day because I forgot entirely what our team was when I was not playing this game, but it's certainly nice to see a Typhlosion. Alright, let's see what ability we have. Show me huge power. I mean, it's conditional, but it's not horrible. Keep the steel types in with my fire type. 1, 2, 3, you are losing, not me. Alright, we're going to play a little trick here. Called I don't really have the patience that I should. So we're going to try speeding up a little bit. Yeah, I can't even make out what's happening when I speed up. Unlike before, which is, compliments to my PC. It can, play handheld games from 1,000 years ago. GBA is old. And I would know, I grew up on the thing. Alright, I guess that happened. Mega Evolve and Earthquake twice. Trying to figure out how to cap speed up. That should make it a little more manageable. Alright, did that work? No, it didn't. Alright, let's on. Alright, Miltank, I think heals our whole party if I... No, I think Miltank just gives us me Moo Moo Milk. Alright, let's go for that. Mega Evolve and Crunch. Crunch. Alright, we have a Charmeleon and a Carablast here. Alright, we Rock Slide because you're both weak to it. Alright, Sogolette and Nebby goes down. My bad. We have no more PP for Rock Slide. I would not like to move on. I would like to get these, but I would also like to speak to Moo Moo here. Yep, just get Moo Moo Milk. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that doesn't actually limit my speed, so we're just not going to press speed up. We're gonna max revive because I don't trust this next floor. I have a bad feeling. I'm going to practice the dedicated art of self-control where I only speed up the boring bits. Such as that. See how much faster we're gonna get through this game with, you know, skipping all the boring stuff. But we aren't going to press it in battle because that would be real dumb, but we will switch out our Tyra here. Kingler is storing energy. We have his Steel type. Wow, that worked out really well for you. Wow, that worked out really, really well for you. I didn't even register that the sundial was super effective on me. Alright, so we ace on Steel Strike. Or a Sniss Steel Strike, depending on how you want to read it. That is not good, because that means that I am losing my Solgaleo here. Now, it's not a Nuzlocke. If we don't die, we can just revive it. But that does hinge on us not dying. Which I have kind of proven to be not my strong suit. Alright, Flame Charge Sandile. Sandile's the bigger threat. Somehow. So that's 666 experience. Alright, we have the Galarian Slowkid and the Capsakid come in. Alright, so we Ember and Water Pulse. Okay, so we do one-shot the Capsakid. We aren't going to one-shot the Slowking. But Tyra should have no problem taking care of it. Man. 2 more trainers. I will just use revives for you guys. And we'll go to our Moo Moo Milk and we will heal up our main 2 guys. Now we will go and find our next fight. Alright. So let us switch into Pompeii and then Mega Evolve and I can't Rock Slide. So let's, like I said, we're going to switch into Percy. Then we're going to Mega Evolve and Earthquake. Come on, Percy. You go, Percy. Icy Wind here is not going to take out either of my Pokemon, so now we switch out to Typhlosion. And we go for Thunder Fang on the Arctovish. And then Crunch on the Barbaroach and Ember on the Monkey. I meant to do that. Trust me. I would never make such a simple, stupid mistake anyway, either without meaning to. Pulling out all the stops to put your Pokemon down. That is honestly really messed up of you. So I feel entirely justified in deleting Ironhead because I knew I was going to fight a Pokemon who I needed to try to crunch there. Speaking of crunch, just let Mega Tyranitar continue to work its way through the team. We'll heal up. We'll put the Smooth Rock in our bag. Go to the free move relearner. Let me remind you. Relearn Ironhead. I actually kind of want Crunch too. Crunch over Morning Sun, I guess. Is it worth running Smackdown just so we can act? Oh, I'm sorry. That was a 99 accuracy Rock Slide, not a whatever I said before, 83 or 93 accurate. All right, we are going to heal up. I'm going to click out of the window so I can't speed up even if I wanted to. And I will take on one more guy, and then we will call this an episode. I think. Would have liked to speed up just so we could, go fast like Sanic. Maybe what I should do in the future, so speed up is literally not even an option, is play the games on the modded Switch that I have hooked up with a capture card. I will have to consider that in the future. Also gives me a second screen that I can look at. So who knows? Maybe we'll work with that. Alcremie is here. Alcremie, I love you. You are a very cool Pokemon that I love. Please get out of my way. I also love Rhyperior. This guy's team slaps. A level 43 Tyra. We are on floor 36. I wanted to confirm that. See what items we have. We have Max Elixir, we have a Math Ether, and we have a Paralyze Heal. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time as we continue to climb the pit. Descend the pit? I'll have to think about this.